Hi guys, I'm going to give you a tutorial about Airgile. Airgile is a well-known agile tool manages teams and projects effectively. We could use it to plan and track the evolution of our projects and tasks, ensuring compliance with deadlines and budgets. It's available online cloud with affordable plans. You could use any one of them based on how many people in your group and which function is most needed. I'll use the free demo in this tutorial. This tutorial is based on a scenario. Suppose we have a project to hold a meeting. It can be divided into several parts. First of all, we'll need a document that describes whole plan, as when and where the conference will be held, how many sections or activities will be included, and so on. While we are planning the conference, we can do basic website UI design. After that, we got the documents. We could specify the website and submit several versions to the manager to confirm the best one. At the same time, web system design could be started with database design. There will be UML design, object diagram design, and so on. After the system is partially completed, we could start to do some tests based on use cases. If all the tests are passed and the system is completed, this project is going to be finished. Now, let's play with Airgile. There are great things for your account configuration. You could configure your account with your company logo. Also, you could ask Airgile development team to provide a skin adapted to your company. There are two languages you can choose for your account or each individual users. They provide English as well as Portuguese. If your team members are all around the world, you should not worry about the time zone. All the days are automatically converted to the local time for each user. First, setting up a new project. Log into your Airgile system. You will see all projects progress in the dashboard. Let's go to Configuration page to set up a new project. Click on the left side label Project. There is a list of all projects you already have. Those projects can be used as templates if you want to reuse some of the tasks. Click on the red corner button to create a new project. If you choose a template, this project will copy all the tasks and fields previously customized by you on a template to the new projects created from scratch. You will be able to edit and change the configuration at your will. This time, we just start a new project without template. Input the project name and a brief description. We would like to build a conference website, which could make registration online. Give a plain document and finish all the system tests. Choose your currency for your budget. Airgile sends emails automatically to users when there are changes to tasks. Email notification lets you configure whether you want email sent to everyone or only subscribed users. You also can choose Notify Managers and Subscribed Users. Email integration. This option will create a unique mailbox for this project that can be used for users to send emails that will create new tasks or comment existing ones. To create a new task, simply you just send a new email putting the title on the subject and the description in the body. To comment an existing task, simply reply to that email. You need to add participant users to your project. There are 4 different types of involvement. The weakest one is requester. A project requester is a user who can add new tasks, but cannot see tasks added by other users. A participant is a user who follows all evolutions to our project but is not involved in planning. A collaborator can view confidential tasks. Finally, a project manager is a user who does the planning of the project and delegates responsibilities. Every time, if you are not sure about the terms, just hold your mouse around the question marks. Then there will be a detailed explanation about it. At the bottom, we will need to configure some other things. In each project, you can set the space, tabs, and task priority according to your business or industry specifications. One project can be split into multiple milestones, so tasks can be assigned to specific phases of the project. Now we can click Save to save the project configuration. Every time, if your project has changed, the activity panel allows you to accurately track each update to a project as it's involved. The project detail page shows the project name, the description, and the currency we just set up. A unique mail address is assigned to each project in Airgile, which allows you to create new tasks by simply sending an email to the project address. Agile connects to Eclipse-based IDEs, such as Flash Builder, Aptana, Zend, or SAP NetWeaver Developer Studio, allowing you to manage development teams. By connecting Agile to Eclipse, the project manager will take advantage of the comfort of Agile to manage and track the evolution of the projects, assigning tasks to consultants and developers. This will receive tasks directly on Eclipse, their favorite work tool. When consultants finish their tasks, they can test them directly in Eclipse. Eclipse will synchronize automatically with Agile, updating the indicators and alerting the project manager. Now, let's go back to see functions in the Overview dashboard. As a project manager, I could see my tasks, other updated tasks, roadmaps, and each person's workload. You can track the progress of several projects simultaneously, or you can split each project into different phases and know the number of hours and the remaining budgets for the completion of each phase. Let's create some tasks for the new project. Click on the task label at the right corner. Click on New Task. Each task is characterized by a set of detailed fields: type, state, level of importance, start and end date, estimate and actual duration, estimate and actual budget, and other fields. Input a subject like prepare document and add some description. We need to decide time, place, number of sections, and names, besides registration fees. You could also attach multiple documents to each task and share them with other team members. Project Manager can assign tasks to other users and subsequently generate performance reports for each user. You could make a plan for every detail right now, or leave it for later decision. After save it, you will see your new task detail page. You can copy or move it to one or several projects simultaneously, allowing you to transfer responsibilities to other teams. You can also export tasks and reports to PDF individually, in size or in grid view, which you can later print. Go back to the task list. Your new task is there. If you are in a rush, you can easily create new tasks by using the Quick Add option under the grid of tasks. Type the task name, web UI design. You could just add it without config anything. The task will show in the first place within 1 second. You could do more edit right there, or double-click into the task detail page and do some specific edit. Every time a task is updated, you can associate a comment to explain the change, keeping the team properly informed. All the comments about this task will be shown at the bottom of the task detail page, which will enhance communication with your team or even with your client. Go back to the overview dashboard. Every chart has been updated. You could check the roadmap status and every participant's workload to make sure every task could be delivered on time while everyone is occupied but not overloaded. Knowing precisely the amount of hours and tasks assigned to each user in each project will greatly optimize the management of human resources. After finish some design, we could upload it to the relevant tasks and mark it as finished or need verification. Relevant users will have permission to open images and test fields and make a decision to approve it without leaving the application or have to download the files to their computer. The instant search tool is sensitive, taking in account all task fields. While you are right, Agile shows the results immediately even when you have thousands of tasks. You can create different reports applying filters to your tasks. For example, you can use filters to easily create a report of the task completed by an employee last week. After applying filters, you can custom searches and sorting to all tasks and export the resulting report to Excel. After you set up all your tasks and projects, you could manage them using Scrum. What is Scrum? Scrum is a set of effective project management methodologies to improve the team's agility in medium and long-term projects, especially when they will likely have changes or variations to the requirements. How can I use the Scrum in Agile? There are dozens of concepts and methodologies related to Scrum, and Agile focuses on two of the main ones. One is creating and planning sprints, and the other one is monitoring burn-down charts of multiple projects simultaneously. In this section, together with your team, you will be able to create sprints defining the priority and the duration of your tasks and also see the burn-down charts of each sprint. The burn-down chart is updated automatically every time someone updates the task, allows you to monitor the evolution of the sprint in real time. We create a new sprint for our project. In Agile, a sprint is related to a project milestone. Choose one of the existing milestones or create a new one. Then choose the start and end date and describe the objective of the sprint. To choose the tasks for your new sprint, you could simply drag them from the first list to the second one. If you are doing poker planning with your team, you can easily update the estimated hours in each task by clicking on the proper cell on any of the list. After you save, the milestone and estimated hours of the task you added to the sprint will be changed. At this page, we could also click the ID to go to the task editing page to change the status of each task. When the task is updated, the Scrum status will be synchronized updated. The last thing is, whenever you want, you can download your complete database in the XML format, except login and the files attached to tasks. If you need more features that Airgile does not provide now, you can contact them. They will evaluate your case. That's all for today's tutorial. Thank you for watching it.